Unfortunately, I'm obliged to say, those who succeed have their fortunes blown away, without a chance to read signs of imminent failure at bay. There is no doubt indeed that fate will lead you astray. Take these examples and heed warning of destiny's foul play.
Alex Place.
He was the man.
Ask anybody.
They were a fan.
Whenever there was a problem,
He had a plan.
yet one day,
All this hit the fan.
in the student body,
He had a lot of power.
though content he was not,
He struggled every waking hour.
in seeking greater jurisdiction,
He sought the top of the tower.
Dr. Pacey's position.
He hoped to devour.
After many days of thinking,
He devised a plot
he never had an inkling.
that he would ever be caught.
A quick slip into Pacey's office.
Cyanide is what he brought,
His plan was flawless.
yet all was for naught.
He thought he was successful.
The last was a fail.
Caught red-handed.
He was sent straight to jail,
From first in his class,
and high on the scale,
he went right down.
to life without bail.
Ryan Hart.
He was pretty fast.
Whenever in a race,
He never got past.
he was so quick.
He was in his own cast.
Trophies and medals.
He had amassed.
District champ.
Was just the beginning.
Advancing to the next level.
Achievements kept him grinning,
He killed it at state.
as if he was sinning.
At nationals and the Olympics.
He kept on winning.
An Olympic gold medalist.
He had become.
Best in all the land.
He was known to some,
He had many admirers.
to whose gifts he'd succumb,
And thus was his downfall.
which unjustly made him scum.
Of his many fans,
One stood out.
to become more than friends,
She came up with a route.
trying to win his favor,
Victory she brought about.
with rockets in his shoes.
There would never be a doubt.
He didn't know he was cheating,
She never thought he'd be caught.
though when the rockets kicked in,
They helped him a lot,
the world record was shattered,
but some gave it extra thought.
and looking in his shoes,
They discovered the plot,
the officials were disgusted.
and his punishment severe
The end of his fame,
loomed quite near,
he became a convicted felon.
which ended his career.
To jail he went.
His fate was clear.
Exploration of space.
Randy Lamb.
He had a gift.
Give him a computer.
He could put a rift.
In any system.
He chose to sift,
He could make off with data.
in a manner so swift,
His skills were used
to satisfy his lust,
for anything and everything.
which wasn't just.
He started with the school.
Grades he did adjust.
From there he decided.
More power was a must.
He decided to target
All of his peers,
and mess with their lives.
to their worst fear,
College applications
during their senior years,
would bring him joy.
to laugh with their tears.
He tampered with essays,
Changed some files,
turned people evil.
who were usually all smiles,
His keystrokes as potent.
as poisonous files,
Their applications rejected.
in mountainous piles.
He didn't care.
About others' feelings,
His only concern.
was of his own dealing.
He now decided.
To stack money to stealing.
Hacking the treasury.
His new hobby was stealing.
As his wealth accumulated.
Justice prevailed,
Popular support deemed.
that he should be nailed,
For his crimes.
had been unveiled.
Sadly for him.
He ended up jailed,
A coward he was.
with nowhere to run.
People were mad.
Thought him with a gun.
He knew jail was safer.
The public had won.
He turned himself in.
It was the end of his fun.
In the video, Alex represents Lucifer, the best angel in heaven who fell to hell because he wanted to take God's power. Likewise, in the video, Alex is the top of his class in academics until he wants to take Dr. Pacey's power. Alex then goes to jail just as Lucifer goes to hell. Each of their pursuits for perfection and power brought them to fall in the end.
Hercules was the most successful human on Earth. He killed monsters and won the favor of the gods. Similarly, Ryan was the most successful runner in the school. He seemed to have a positive fortune. However, Ryan was sabotaged like Hercules. Hercules' lover accidentally put poison in his clothing and thus killed him. Similarly, Ryan's secret admirer accidentally ruined Ryan's running career. Though she put the rockets in Ryan's shoes, she did not think they would get him into trouble. Ryan's jail sentence is symbolic of his death, as similar to Hercules. Ryan's running career was to his livelihood, which was destroyed with his internment.
Nero was a horrible person. He used his power to burn down the city of Rome for his own benefit and tormented others for fun. Similarly, in this portrayal of Randy, he abuses his position as a computer genius to cause misfortune upon others. Like Nero, he enjoys seeing others in pain, and everything he does is for his own benefit. Eventually, people were fed up with Nero's tyranny and revolted. Having no one to go to for help, he fled and took his own life. Randy, like Nero, was disliked by everyone whom he took advantage of. Instead of confronting them, he preferred and chose to go to prison, symbolizing the death of his reign of terror. The theme of the monk's tale, just like our individual stories today, is even the greatest of people experience misfortune. The moral of each of these stories is, don't let your power make you feel invincible.